He's actually 48% from three-point range his last 4 games. He started the season not shooting it great from three-point range, even though it was pretty much money from everywhere else.
And Wiggins good look for 3, but rimmed it out. See, he'd had a long injury and then got to play against the Warriors in D.C. We talk about the greenest of green lights for Beal and Juan Toscano Anderson. Hey, you got Devin Booker one night and Bradley Beal the other.
He's up to the challenge. He prides himself on being a great defender.
Damian Lee shot it over everything. Now, back-to-back. Anderson, the easy steal.
Yeah, Dragan Bender went to help. They tried to pass it to his man, but the Warriors were alert on the weak side, and it was a terrible pass.
Wiggins inside to flip it up and in.
You can get to the rim on this points in the first half against this Wizards team last time they saw him, February 3rd.
I think you hit on it. Don't take easy contested shots and don't turn the ball over, as Napier got the easy steal.
They were able to guard that pick and roll with 2, so Napier was able to stay home on the weak side. Did a great job reading that one.
Bryant at the high post with the shot clock at 11. Napier on the return pass, a flip up and in, and the up. Don't reward someone jumping into a defender.
That was good. They're in his zone again, and Hachimura is in the middle this time. He's got a little more game.
Wiggins, he loses the handle. And it's Napier, basket hanging, and he's got the easy layup. So after last night committing only 10 turnovers, you don't have any point guards. And you just see there's another turnover. You've got wings and bigs that are trying to dribble and create. And that's going to get Mulder and Pascal into the game very quickly.
So got over there after the catch and got active with his hands.
Michael Mulder and Eric Pascal have checked in. Wiggins that has the 2 fouls, but he continues to drive and this time gets to the line.
That's 4 games from three-point range, 48%. And talked about Davis Bertans, 42% from three-point range. So you got some shooters out here now.
Wiggins, they need some lifeline elite teams. So there's a season high in a quarter for a guy who averaged 37 for a month. Oh, Wiggins, nice step around, and he draws the foul.
This company is called Viola for medicinal marijuana. And I think, you know, it's one of those things where a lot of players, like Al Harrington, did not use it at all. And then Tor Jackson, and he said, you know, after games, I can't calm down. I can't bring, like, the adrenaline is still pumping in my veins an hour, 2 hours after the game. So
you could have a discussion, D'Angelo, for Wiggins. It's the lottery pick plus a number 2 that is interesting when it's all said and done, because if that ends up being the 6th pick in the draft or something in the following year, that's going to make this trade very interesting when it's all completed finally.
But, you know, it's
cut just now. They overthrew him. They double-teamed, but got fortunate there. But look at him going against Hachimura. How about the counter move? Dribble to the left, spin back towards the middle.
And Wiggins lays it in time to Haberstroh's presence in the booth.
Hey, he's a max player. I'm sure he's doing just fine in a happy department. He's doing okay.
Tom Haberstroh comes up here. Warriors got all the momentum. Look at this.
The push ahead to Chris. The Warriors have tied
the 76ers game earlier today. Do you know how many three-pointers that Glenn Robinson has hit since he's been a Sixer?
Not very many.
0. He hasn't hit a 3 yet. He's 0 for 9. But I think the NBA is going to be trouble for the 7-footers going forward. I think it's getting smaller and smaller as we go down with the best players. And look, the Milwaukee Bucks could ruin them.
Didn't go under any screens. Didn't try to shoot the gap. Just stay on his body.
Andrew Wiggins with 14 with Bender, Chris, Toscano Anderson, and Damian Lee. Wiggins rimming that out.
Monsters. They're giants. Giant killers.
I've never seen an NBA roster where there's like empty seats on the bench.
That's crazy. I'm still tripping off of the 8-man layup line.
Wiggins coming back for that steal.
I almost jumped in. I was like, you guys need another one?
Toscano Anderson was met by Bryant.
Screen. Got to the rim. Just couldn't finish.
Beal's not going to keep missing, you wouldn't think, but Warriors have denied him.
Well contested. They're making everything tough on him.
So good defense both ways the last couple trips. And Shabazz Napier with a nice steal. Napier blocked by Wiggins.
Did you see Napier try to slow Wiggins down? He was coming full speed. He tried to negate the shot blocking ability, but Wiggins slowed down too and then just took off.
You're going to cash those in.
He switched Marquise Chris onto Bradley Beal.
Beal going through the Warrior roster. He's blocking that.
They're not giving him anything easy at the basket. Marquise Chris moved his feet.
Wiggins sets his feet. His 3 is offline. The 12. And then Pascal came in, and the Warrior offense started to click. So here you are, Washington moving up 11 here. And the Warriors trying to find that rhythm as Wiggins,
3-point range the last 10 games.
yeah, the 9th pick in the draft. A lot of reasons to like him. Wiggins, he took the defense and gave Chris the easy one. Bradley Beal denied by Marquise, and Marquise little pat on the back.
Slapped him on the booty.
That was nice. Oh no, that's a dangerous pass.
Marquise Chris made him mad, slapping him on the booty.
And Bradley Beal is missing, but
Super athletic. Yeah, looks bigger. They said he put on a lot of muscle. They're trying to work on getting his body fat down, but he's moving well. He's scrimmaging. So he's trying to come back strong next year. I think we're coming up on like 21 months since he actually last played a game.
See, if you love the NBA, you have to hope for that. In that John Wall, Kevin Durant, Pascal missing that flat. John Wall, Kevin
more aggressive, and Warriors weren't able to get buckets on the other side.
Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins had a solid game tonight.
Picks
and trade exception, mid-level exception. I mean, it'd be interesting the work they do on the roster in the summer. Wiggins was tripped.
He'll be back in the mix next season and come back super hungry.
Well, I think that the best thing, and it's been written about, is Wiggins misses that 3, the long rebound out to Pascal, is
textbook form.
The Warriors had played 102 playoff games.
They've been working hard last 5 years.
And they had seasons going into June all the time.
Get a break by way of injury. I think it happened. It's a blessing in disguise, right? Steph hurts his hand. He gets a little more of a break. Clay has been out. But they are resting and rehabbing.
And that's where it's been rough on Draymond, is that he's been nicked up physically as Jordan Poole takes it inside. Couldn't follow in his own miss.
Using it as an excuse right now
He
not
wins
to dress up.
Him and his staff win the McIntyre Media Award every year. Total complacency. It's not good.
Ravens the best.
He is literally the best at his job. He thinks that was deflected off of Washington, but
you don't want to leave your feet before you have somewhere to go with the ball. You got caught in the air.
Okay, so
good when he's rolling to the basket and the defense comes, he can put the ball on the floor, sidestep, make some kind of adjustment, spin move, whatever. But that time he was caught off guard.
Wiggins a little runner to finish that makes you choose which one you're going to leave, and not tonight.
He's got 26 points, Davis Bertans does.
Wiggins inside, puts on that second jump. So Andrew Wiggins, he's got the 4th.
They put him on the weak side, and if you're on the weak side, you're supposed to help. And if you're that low man on the weak side, you're supposed to help. And on Davis Bertans, you probably just want to stay home.
Gary Payton the second, by the way, who floated it in. I want to make sure I got GP's son in there.
Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry, he was an